And welcome into the Simple Minds Sports Show, ladies and gentlemen. Friday Rewind here live, Tuesday, September 30th, as we watch Garrett Whitlock go into the eighth inning.
Garrett Crochet.
Whitlock, I'm staring at Whitlock warming up. That's my brain, Simple Minds, not doing the right thing. Garrett Crochet is still pitching into the eighth inning here. Red Sox, Yankees, game one, best of three in the Bronx. So we're here to talk about good teams beating bad teams, and hopefully we see another win in New York tonight. But of course, I'm also referring to the New England Patriots steamrolling the Carolina Panthers on Sunday, which we want to talk about. But as always, we're going to start with some opening takes. I'll go topic here. Right to my right, camera left, I think. I don't know. Are we mirrored? Not sure. Simple Minds. We've got the Red Sox in the playoffs. Lead story out of this one. They didn't quit and they didn't blow it. That has been Alex Cora's MO. Outside of 2018, the last 3 years at least, this team has gone down looking, figuratively speaking, as an organization after failing at the deadline. And this year they didn't do so. So I'd like to talk about the reasons why, if we could, and we'll continue to update this Red Sox score if you're watching live, and we'll react if we get to the end of the game.
He's cooking. Crochet's cooking. Crochet's cooking.
Ray, you're delayed. So I'll let you react. I'll just react silently over here to whatever's happening. Until then, why don't you give us your opening take?
Thank you there, Richard. And I'll eat crow. I thought this New England Patriots team was destined for a 1-3 start. Mike Vrabel and company has come through, and there's hope for happy beers on Sundays once again. Slowly getting the jackasses like myself believing in this team, and that is refreshing. Beat the teams you're supposed to beat, and be competitive against the juggernauts like you play this Sunday in the Buffalo Bills. It's still a rebuild, but the pieces look a hell of a lot better than they did last year with Gerard Mayo.
Suck it, Crow. Actually, I think you meant to say, "I will suck Crow," because that's what you're doing. You're sucking Crow on this Patriots team for the rest of the season.
Yes.
We'll be doing that. We're going to start with this Red Sox team. We'll talk about the reasons why they're in the playoffs right now, starting with spoiler alert, number 35 on the mound. That's a big win for your boy Breslow in the bullpen, and I will be distracted here. There's a God fucking damn it. Okay. Patriots, Panthers reaction. We'll talk football there, of course. We've got 10 questions from the obvious one. Early lines, sneaky Celtics update, and simplest minds of the week. This is the Simple Minds Sports Show, Friday Rewind, live Tuesday, September 30th. Welcome to the show.
Now you take him out.
Garrett Crochet just gave us a soft little single up the middle. He's still pumping 98 miles an hour. He's throwing 110 pitches. Let's see if we can get a little double play here, get out of the inning. So we're going to start with the Red Sox. They did not blow it. They did not blow it down the stretch. They did not fold into themselves. Even after Roman Anthony went down, what many are calling the savior of the season, young Roman Anthony, when he came in, seemed like the season turned around. When he went down with the oblique, it looked bad there for a minute. Looked like
everyone thought they were done.
Everybody, and they didn't. They got their ass out of their heads out of their asses. That's how that one goes.
Yep.
And and they gutted it out to get into the playoffs here. They won their last 3 series, winning 6 of their last 9.
Nice.
Thank you. After blowing that A's series, immediately following the Roman Anthony, more or less immediately following the Roman Anthony injury, you lose to the homeless A's, and it felt like, here we go again. We're just doing it in September instead of August. But nay, they come back. They win their last 3 series, including one against the Blue Jays, one against the Tigers. Big contribution.
They're all in the playoffs, right? Just correct me if I'm wrong.
Every single one of them.
Nice.
3 out of the 5 AL East teams are in the playoffs. You're going to have to walk through 2 of them if you want to make noise here, starting with the Yankees tonight, which is why we're still distracted as we.
Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. Keep going. Keep talking.
Let me just give you a couple names here that came up big for them down the stretch that I've been aggravated with up to tonight. Rafaela has a flair for the dynamic. I think that's track record. Stamp him with that. He can go through stretches of suck, but he can come up with a big hit when he needs to. Very Jackie Bradley-esque. AL was it the ALCS MVP that year? Jackie Bradley. but then could hit 196 for 3 months. So Rafaela with the walk-off triple to send him to the playoffs, and Jared Duran coming up big in that Detroit series as well, both offensively and defensively. And then again tonight, they look like a bunch of jackasses. So you get that ups and downs with those guys. And then really what it comes down to, the pitching continued. You've got high-end, front-end pitching. In what was your top 3 starters. We can get to that. Giolito got his money and bye-bye. And then your high-end back-end pitching. You got at least 2 guys. Whitlock and Chapman have been the best 2 closing pitchers, 1-2 closing pitchers in the league all year long, especially late into the season.
Ooh, a little chin music there.
Yikes. So the biggest reasons why they made it, as I gave you, better pitching. Garrett Crochet is held up. Looking at 116 pitches right now in game 1 of the wild card.
Let that man pitch, baby. Let that man pitch.
You know, he can't. This is his second year starting, maybe really a year and a half starting. Never threw over 180 something pitches in his career. He's well over 200 now. He's if he's not the Cy Young, he's going to come in second to Skubal, who is maybe the best pitcher in the league. Leads the league in strikeouts. He's been everything as advertised. The best move Craig Breslow may ever make. I mean,
which sucks though, because that's what they're going to have in their ammunition now. Be like, hey, look what we did. We can do this. We can turn these guys into stars.
And they kind of signed him cheap. And they kind of signed him early and cheap.
They did that with Anthony too.
Hey man, like, you know, we can't. If it's working, then it works.
They did that with Campbell though too. So
we've got mixed results here. We've got mixed results on that methodology of signing your young guys super early before you know if they're good or not.
Oh, strike 3.
See ya! On the paint at 100. At the knees.
That was a cutter once again. That was a cutter again. No one can hit that fucking thing.
Yeah,
he's out. He's out.
Here he comes.
Fuck.
7 2/3 for Garrett Crochet. The Yankee faithful are losing their goddamn minds, but that was as beautiful a pitch as you're going to see. Well done. Well done, Garrett Crochet. Worth every dollar. He's got a little smile on his face. Don't smile, you shitbag. Just walk out. Don't blow this, Whitlock. Don't blow this.
Is it Whitlock coming in or is it Chapman?
Oh, it's got to be Whitlock. They got to be going to a righty. I don't know who's up in the lineup for the Yankees, but they got to be going to righty and then give it to Chapman in the 9th. All right, at commercial break. Now we got a mindset.
Now we can do it. Now we can do it. Yeah.
Now we do it very quickly. Crochet held up. So you've got Bayo and Giolito. After the All-Star break, they were the best starting pitching in the league. It was the best 3 starting pitchers in the league.
Crochet had a lot to do with that, though.
No. Giolito had the best ERA post All-Star break, even before, from June all the way into September, and Bayo right behind. Crochet had the 3rd worst statistics of those 3 guys. Obviously, Crochet did a lot of carrying them to that point. So you got I was not a Giolito guy. He was a cheap signing, right in that, but he figured something out. Okay,
Brian didn't get hurt.
And now, now
it's hurt.
So, okay. Brian Bayo, maybe something snapped. Youngest player around this time in their careers. Maybe they can figure things out. Let's see what his consistency looks like in the playoffs. Can he carry it over? But those guys 100% are at the top of the list of why they got through the Alex Cora. We're gonna fold our hand here after the deadline, after another 0 deadline by the Reds, by the way. And then give it up for the young guys. You've got Connor Early and Peyton Tolley coming in and filling in the roles as they needed to, as young pitchers coming up to the bigs.
We'll have a good shot at making it next year on this roster, right?
Oh, you better believe it. Cheap hell, some experience. They've been telling us about the young kids for years. And all of a sudden, you've got a young pitching core. But Crochet's 26, 27. Bayo's still 26, I believe. Maybe Crochet's 28. Bayo's 26, Early is 23, 24. Tolley is younger than that. So, yeah, you've got some young kids. If you want to throw Houck in the mix, if he comes back.
Nah.
Don't give
throw him in the bullpen.
Sure. Don't give up on him, though. Speaking of bullpen, as we mentioned here, Whitlock, Chapman, and then throw Slayton in there of late after he came off the injured list, as lockdown as you get in the big leagues. What did Chapman give up? 1 run since fucking June?
Watch out, ladies, because he's going to be on a roll this offseason.
I don't want to talk right now because we're up 2-1 here.
It is Chapman in.
It is Chapman. Good for you.
Thank you. Baseball.
They're gonna ask him to go They're going to ask him to go 4 outs here.
Yep.
They might throw Whitlock in if they've got some righties coming up.
Well, they put Jazz Chisholm in. They did put Chisholm in, so I saw that. So I think they were waiting for this.
Jizz Chasm came in a couple innings ago. It'll be good for Cora if this works out.
One more time. Who is it?
I'm sorry. Maybe I misspoke. Jazz Chisholm, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get to a couple more things on the Red Sox here and why they did not choke down the stretch. More philosophical reasons. Let's go with the easy ones. Bregman, their biggest signing in the offseason, $40 million a year, 2-time champion, 4-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star, big-time cheater, whatever. The guy came in with a pedigree, leadership. He was mentoring young guys all season long. His impact on this team has been written about, talked about from day one. It felt like it was a little bit of gaslighting there, but when you have different results in the same situation, you got to point to some different things. And I think Bregman's a big reason for that.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. The other point that you have there is the top one that I don't know if you're hitting that one next, but Devers getting bye-bye. I mean, once he left, I think a lot of things started to align for this team. I think he was the cancer of the locker room, and it showed because they all bonded together. They all got together, and that's when the winning started.
Yeah, I think the departure of Rafael Devers had a big part. I don't like going into the full kumbaya cancer of the locker room, but there's something to be said for addition by subtraction in team sports. And Rafael Devers, by all accounts, like this year was the first year he acted out the way he did. And he was a massive cunt this year. No qualms about it. He was
not sugarcoating it either. Yeah.
No, he was a prick. No doubt. Unbelievable prick. However, like that's not really his personality as a player. That's not really his personality in his career. He's mostly been the happy-go-lucky, good clubhouse guy, good guy to have around. But when they forced him into leadership and were playing hardball with him a little bit on the position change,
first base, yeah,
and whatever else, obviously we're of the camp that he do what's best for the team. He didn't feel that way. He's been on a bad roster for 4 years. So culmination is you got to go. Your $300 million paycheck's got to go. And then it was almost like the team got this breath of fresh air and they were given a little bit more life. It wasn't this albatross hanging over them that was fat Rafael Devers, who played 163 out of 162 games this year. Who would have thought that? Just happened to be for one of the worst teams in baseball after he got there in the San Francisco Giants. So yeah, addition by subtraction, you get a bad attitude out.
They had a winning record too, right? When he got there,
the Giants were battling for the division. They had just lost 3 to the Dodgers and felt like they needed to do something, and so they traded for Rafael Devers, and then they had the worst record in baseball ever since.
Huh? Weird how that happens.
And then lastly, here I'll give. That was
they call it. What is that? A balk? What's going on here?
They're calling that a balk. We got the tying run on scoring position, and Chapman can't throw a strike in Yankee Stadium.
Well, he was watching the fucking guy on first base dance around like a fucking dweeb, and I'm like, just fucking pitch, dude.
Yeah, man, you need one out here, Chapman. You need one out.
And when he was throwing lefty to first base, he looked like radio throwing a football.
Yeah, it's the playoffs here. It's big time. Red Sox, Yankees, Yankee Stadium. We don't have the sound on because we're doing the show, but it's rocking in that house for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Here, we'll cut this. Is anyone with us live? We're gonna watch this. There we go. There's one. Come on, baby. Gas him up.
There's one.
Gas him up, Chapman.
Just need one more strike, and we're ending the. Oh, we gotta stop the. All right. Well, we're not. I'm gonna grab a beer because I need one. Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the month of August, Aroldis Chapman had an ERA of 0, You even give up any hits?
Are you foreshadowing? Oh my fucking god!
Oh!
Wow! That was ugly. That was fucking ugly. But thank God we got out of the inning.
I mean, okay. I'm not even going to analyze what just happened there. I'll take it. Look at Rafael is there, you dumbass. He's a center fielder.
I don't give a fuck. They got out of the inning. That's all I care about.
Yeah, they're out. Okay.
Okay.
Moving
on.
A little rough from Chapman there. Let's move on to better things. Aroldis Chapman, he's been a little bit. I'll tell you. In September, in August, he went from 11 innings pitched. They don't have the saves on here. 11 innings pitched. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves, 1 win, 0 ERA, no earned runs, no hits.
That's insane.
1 walk, 14 Ks, 14 strikeouts. And then you go into September here, 8 1/3. He's got a 2.16 ERA, giving up 7 hits. So a little bit iffy here in September for Chapman, and that did not look like his strongest outing.
Isn't it
and
like
they're
the
going to
cold
ask him
weather?
to come back in the 9th.
Cold weather is a big thing for him, right?
Probably it is for all these fucking baseball pussies.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you someone who I don't think is a baseball pussy and is one of the bigger reasons for the Red Sox team turnaround, and we'll move on. But Roman Anthony being called up was a turnaround for the season. The number 1 prospect in baseball came in, did not disappoint, got his feet wet a little bit, got his feet underneath him. But I like that his generally progression for young players is not linear. It felt like it was for Roman Anthony. It felt like every time he went out, he was getting a little bit better. Started to see some power come, got more comfortable around the plate. And he's going to be real good for a real long time for the Red Sox.
Which I hope so, because with Roman Anthony comes his sister, and Fenway in the summertime with Roman Anthony's sister is just poetry in motion.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time with the Anthonys in town.
Yeah.
Just a couple guys who are not helping, Dustin May and Steven Matz. If those names don't ring a bell to you, that's because the Red Sox refused to do anything at the deadline, but we're not going to shit on them too hard tonight because they are in the playoffs. The one addition they did make on the buyout market was Nathaniel Lowe, who's been a real solid addition there at first base. Good job there.
Another bad thing for us, though, because we shit on these guys not going out spending, and they're like, hey, we got this guy off waivers. We didn't have to fucking sign him for anything.
I'll repeat. It's only bad if it doesn't work. If it works, we're just going to have to suck crow and enjoy the success of the Red Sox. It's really a win-win being in our shoes, to be honest with you.
Okay,
it's
perfect.
When they suck, we get to shit on them. When they're good, I don't admit that I was wrong. I'm wrong all the fucking time. Not that I would admit it.
No.
So here we are, best of 3. Been 4 years since the Red Sox were in the playoffs. A lot of people don't know it's a best of 3 series in the wild card. That's what we got. We got all games in Yankee Stadium. Red Sox coming in are 9-4 against the Yankees this year, but they did lose their last series, lost 2 out of 3 to them in Fenway when they really needed it. Yankees are playing good ball here. Game 1, we had Crochet and Max Fried. Did not disappoint. Hell of a pitching duel between those guys tonight. Bayo and Rondon go for game 2 and then buried the lead here, touched on a little bit. We got a big fat fucking question mark for the starting pitcher in game 3 for the Red Sox going against something named Cam Schittler. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Of course.
Who was a 24-year-old kid that just came up not too long ago for the Yankees. That's pitched pretty well. So any further thoughts on Lucas Giolito going out with an elbow injury? Alex Cora said that he'd been dealing with it for the last few days.
Then why did he go out and pitch the last week of the season?
Well, they probably thought they needed him.
Yeah, well.
Or he thought they needed him.
Yeah, well, that was a mistake on his part. But like you said, we're in the playoffs, so we're not going to shit on them right now.
Not too much. A different story for a different day, and we're late here anyway. So, my biggest questions moving in to the playoffs: Can the pitchers hold up?
Clearly,
Crochet passed that test with flying colors. I've got much bigger question marks for Bayo.
Can Crochet go game 3 if needed?
No, nobody does that anymore. No one's done I actually don't know what the schedule is. Is there a day off or is it 3 straight? I
think there's
have to look.
Yeah.
No one's done that since. I would have to go back and see who pitched on short. I don't think anyone's pitched on that short rest.
Yeah, I know. Not nowadays. Nowadays, they'd be like, nope, no fucking way. The nerds wouldn't let that happen.
He probably wouldn't even be that good. But look, if they throw Connor Early out there, followed up quickly by Peyton Tolley, and try to get into your bullpen, those guys have done pretty well. We'll see if they can handle the pressure in a game 3 of best of 3 in Yankee Stadium, if they get there.
Yeah, it's not.
My other question was, can they I think the biggest doom for this team will be their inability to hit with runners in scoring position.
They did tonight.
They failed again tonight. Jaron Duran, you bum, swinging a garbage.
You hate him.
He's just overrated and not good. He's not that good. He's a little
that good guy
once in a while. God, what do you say?
You're not that good guy. You're not him.
There we go. Story, little bloop single there, 2 outs. Keep it rolling. That's it. Can they hit with men in scoring position, and can the pitching hold up? If they can manufacture some runs and get to the bullpen, they've been winning 3-2, 4-2 games this whole back of the season. You should have confidence in them, but I think that will be their doom. If they fall to the Yankees here, or if they get through and follow the Blue Jays, you'll see 1 or 2 games where they left 9 guys in scoring position, and that'll be it. Or Bayo falls apart and they completely lose starting pitching, but that's what we'll look for.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. We got a baseball season, boys. We got a postseason baseball season. We get to watch real baseball for the Boston Red Sox. Nothing but golf claps. And we'll keep an eye on this one as we're in the 9th inning as we move on to the Patriots. Until then, we've got headlines with the obvious one.
Thank you there, Richard. The Red Sox are back, just like that stingy STD Bill can never get rid of. Sox are in the postseason for the first time since 2021 and are road dogs going up against the New York Yankees. And in game 1, the score is 2-1. Red Sox, top of the 9th. Happy beers were had by all of New England on Sunday. PETA was called after the beating the Patriots put on the Panthers 42-13. Last time the Patriots scored over 40 points, I was skinnier and was having sex on the daily. Clearly, it's been a while. Bruins start preseason play, and let me tell you, they're not going to be fun to watch this year. Woof. And finally, I would be a cunt if I didn't mention happy anniversary to Richard and your lovely wife, Ingrid, and happy 13th birthday to my son. This has been Headlines with the Obvious One. Back to you there, Richard.
The Celtics are dumb front-running pussies. This is the same team they have been for 4 years running.
Well, my worst nightmare came true. Missoula and Mayo are friends. What the fuck? Apparently they've known each other since Virginia. They have these docking sessions where they talk about ball and managing people.
Vacation. I'm gonna quay all these. I'm gonna fucking watch them this week.
Do you say quay?
Is it not quay?
It's Q. It's Q.